Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back again. This is Joshua speaking, and this is the Minimalistic Lifestyle Podcast. So, today's session, we're going to talk about something which is really important, right? So, and also, I would like to start up this session today with a question. The first question is: did you already take your vitamins? I mean, this is the calcitosa, right? Here in Mexico, the calcitosa is a beverage, right? Recommended for kids between, I don't know, maybe 5 to 7, 8, 10 years old. And the reason is because it comes with a lot of vitamins. You can make like a shake, right? Flavor like chocolate. So, anyways, welcome to Calcetose. I'm already take my vitamins. So, if you haven't do that, okay, take a minute and go ahead. And if you are ready, take your vitamins. So let's go ahead and continue, right? So today's session and this minimalist coaching, I'm going to open it with a question. The question is how to determine if you need a coach. I am the coach, the other person is the coachee, right? Now, you as a coachee, let's say, pretend like you are a coachee. So, how are you going to determine if you need it? Well, that is something which is really personal, right? Very, very, very personal, right? But in my opinion, so everyone, if you are a human, right, of course, because this is not a artificial intelligence, of course not. But if you are a human being, in my opinion, everyone, we need a coach. And the coach, depending on your age, on your environment, if you need a coach for school, for example, if you need a coach for your a job, right? So if you see, just let's take this a minute, right? For example, what could be a coaching for a student, for a teenager, right? If we have a student on the secondary school, so they might need coaching maybe for behavior. That would be one reason. I mean, if you're a person who cannot stop, doing, you have a lot of energy and you distract not only you but others, probably you need a coaching, right? So the coaching helps to identify what is the problem, what is the situation. I don't know, probably you need some medicine, probably we just need to set some expectations, right? Probably, I mean, that's the way that you are, and we respect that fact, right? But we need to find out the reason. Now, for example, another example would be in if you are, in a job, any job position. So if you see in the job position we have escalations, right? I mean that's the lowest position, which is the labor, and then we have some managers, supervisors, and then so on, right? By escalations. So what is the reason that this system works like that? Because all of these persons who works on different escalations process, so they need to be coached, right? Always there is a person who knows more than you. They already um, walked through the process that you're not been in that process yet. So they gonna teach you how will be the best option for you, the best requirements, for the next position, and that is the coaching, right? And coaching for their life, that's another options, right, for the coaching. Now let's say most of the parents, so what they actually do is just coach the the family, the parent. I mean the head of the family, which is the father, or it's supposed to be like that, right? So that is the person who is in charge to, I don't know, to manage the behavior of the family, including the wife behaviors, right? So it's gonna be like rules. I'm not saying like this. It could be like some like machista, right? I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm just saying like someone has the rules, right? Has the manage, and that i- in most of the cases, right, Mexican families like mine, so is the father, the man is the who is the head of the family, right? Now, in most also cases, women or um, they're taking this position as well, right? So anyway, so that is the person who is going to manage, is who's going to rule. That is the person who's going to coach for for the family, right? So for daughters, for sons. Including the pets. I mean, in case you have it, right? So, did you see? I mean, what is actually the coaching? Is just to, let's say, mm, just to leverage, right? I don't know. Let's pretend that coaching, it could be the person who is behind you or aside you, like a guider. Now, in the life, you're gonna be at some time able to take some decisions, right? So those decisions, without acknowledgement, probably is gonna be a failed decision or wrong decision. And this is actually the coaching does. Before you take the decision for doing something, so you need to consult someone. This might be your father, your mother, your uncle, your grandpa, your neighborhood, your best friend, someone who has maybe a different perspective, the different point of view. Maybe they already went through the process, they already failed many times, and they can provide you with an advice. They're not gonna tell you what is the best option. They're not gonna. I'm sorry. They're not gonna decide, right, on your behalf. You are the person at the end of the day who's gonna be responsible for your decisions, right? But taking an advice, taking like um, previous uh, people's situation they already went through, so that can help you to determine what would be the best options for you. I don't know, maybe you are a teenager, you almost finishing your high school, your secondary school, you don't know what will be the next option for you. Now you want to study the next step, which is the bachillerato, the preparatory school, or maybe going to the college, right, university. But you don't know. You still don't know what if you are good for that. If that is a good option for you, that would be your career. And you have a lot of questions, right? So that's where the coaching actually take actions. So me as a coaching, I'm going to ask you many, many questions as possible, right? So not to bother you, it's just to try to find out and understand what is your point of view, what would be the best skills, what skills do you already have, and what skills you need to develop, right, in order for you to take the best decision in your life. Many people who do not take these coachings, so like me, when I was young, so it takes a lot of time to find out, what will be the best directions, right, for our life, for our career, for I don't know. And well, basically that is the what actually is around of what determine if you need a coach. Being like under a coachable session, it doesn't mix like psychology, nothing to do with that, right? Of course not. This is not like psychology sessions. I'm not interested on your behaviors, of course not. But decisions, because decision is gonna determine if you're gonna be success or not, right, on your life. And if you're not going to waste time in something that you really don't want to do it, or that would be a goal for you, right? So also that once we just determine if you need a coach, you have to be an open mind. So that means, I mean, not many people get confused because they say, "Hey, Joshua, I don't want to get a coach because he's gonna, like point on my fails. He's gonna point on my, which actually makes me feel embarrassed, and I don't feel like it would be, I mean, a good option to open my heart, something like that, and trust in someone who I don't know. I mean, in this case, I mean, I totally do understand your position, right? But believe me, this being a coach and a coachee is it's just the integration. I mean, I'm not here to point what are your fails or if you did it good or not. I mean, of course, we're going to work, we're going to find out, I mean, what would be the best options. And I'm going to present, I want to help you, I want to present, right, what would be the best options, A, B, C, based on your, let's say, on your answer, on your background, right? So probably I saw many people say, hey, for example, right, I got a coachee and he said, "Hey Joshua, my dream is just to be part of the army here in Mexico." All right, that is a good option, right? So let me just find out, I mean, what this about, and let me let you know later on, right? So I just come here home and start finding some, like what are the requirements, right? And one of the main requirements, just to make this short, is the physical condition. And you know what, this person, this coachee, which is a teenager, for some reason he has some physical, like I don't know, like let's say not in details, but something which is physical. He cannot like make a lot of exercise, right, under stress, under physical stress, right? And I say, you know what? I just find out this is a pretty much hard on a physical stress. Probably, I mean, we need to consider, right? I mean, if that would be an option for you, right? Because probably not. But let's find out. Just have my perspective, right? But I mean, we need to work a little bit more about that, right? I mean, this is just an example, right? I mean, coaching, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna point you what is actually missing, right? Oh, I mean, you're not good for this. You are such a burro. I mean, you're not gonna make it. I mean, no, that's not the point. The point is, let's find out if that what you really want. I mean, it's it's under your radar, right? I mean, the requirements are under um, your current position, let's say like that, right? So, anyways, uh, me as a coach, I'm not going to take any decisions on your behalf. At the end of the day, as I mentioned, you are the person who's going to be responsible for this. But being like a friend, like a guider, like a mentor, I mean, like a person who leader, like a bunch of persons, like a leader of pack. I mean, I'm gonna try to find out what would be the best for you, right? Probably, I mean, that is not the best option. Let's find out if there's something else. I'm gonna ask you many questions as possible just to see if you have any other skills. Maybe you have another dreams. Maybe something that you never dream about it. And because you say, Joshua, I never dream about being like millionaire because it's not for me. Hey, why not? I mean, which is not for me, probably it is for you. So let's find out. I mean, let's see, um, let's set up like, let's say, an action plan, right? And to transform, right, to become a new person. Probably you're not a millionaire at this moment, but let's find out what are the skills requirements to become a millionaire, right? So that is the difference. Now, if you're a person who needs a coach, I mean, do not hesitate to get in contact with someone else, right? It doesn't have to be like me. I mean, you can open your heart, open your mind. You can just get close to your father, with your mother, with your aunt, with your uncle. I mean, any person who you say like you can trust and someone who can help you, right? So that would be the first in my opinion, the best the options to if you need a coach. I mean, in my opinion, everyone, including me, myself, including me, we need a coach, right? Of course. I mean, definitely. And that is something that I'm gonna let you know. I mean, I want to tell you a story, right, from myself in the next episode. For now, we have the 15 minutes, right? Thank you so much for being here. Um, I really appreciate it. You don't have to subscribe, but if you want to, I really appreciate it, right? So I'll see you next time. My name is Joshua, and have a nice and wonderful day. Enjoy the life.